Justin Marshall, legendary All Blacks halfback, has thrown down the gauntlet to France ahead of their 2025 tour to New Zealand, and let's just say he's not holding back. With the French Rugby Federation's controversial decision to potentially field a weakened squad for the 3-test series, Marshall has called for nothing less than full respect and a full-strength team. Let's unpack this fiery debate. The French Rugby Federation recently announced that players involved in the top 14 final won't be available for the July series against the All Blacks. Their reasoning? It's part of their preparation cycle for the 2027 World Cup. But New Zealand Rugby wasn't thrilled, releasing a statement expressing surprise at France's decision. Add to that the French refusal to play one of the tests in the USA, and the stage is set for a contentious series hosted entirely in Dunedin, Wellington, and Hamilton. Marshall didn't mince words as he expressed his frustration with France's approach. For him, it's about respect, both for the All Blacks and for the game itself. At the end of the day, if you want to do a lap around the field after beating the All Blacks in the last 2 times that we've been in Paris, if you want to have basically 85,000 people at your stadium, then give us that opportunity to replicate that, Marshall said. He urged France to bring their A game. Send your number 1 team and come and try and beat us in our own backyard. Get your bloody mantra out there and show that you're here to basically give us back what we give you when we go. Marshall wasn't shy about pointing out what he sees as hypocrisy in France's decision. The All Blacks, he said, always field their strongest side, even at the end of a grueling season. We don't send our B team to play you at the end of the year because our players are tired. We send over our team to knock you over in your own backyard. Now, try and actually see it from our perspective. For Marshall, anything less than France's top squad is disrespectful, not just to the All Blacks, but to the fans and the sport itself. Marshall's frustrations weren't just about national pride, he sees a broader issue at play. We want to have that feeling for our fans, for our people to see France with their number 1 team coming over here and taking us on. And if you don't do that, you're doing the game an injustice because you're not treating it with respect because we do. He dismissed the idea of fatigue as an excuse. If the French were to use the excuse of a long season and their players are tired, well, you know, that's just piss poor because we're exactly the same when we have to go in November, but we front. For Marshall, this debate is about more than just a single series. It's about what international rugby should represent. If they don't, then, you know, it goes to show that we have a little bit more pride about us in the terms of what we feel international rugby should be, and the players respect that. The ball is now in France's court. Will they heed the call and send their best to face the All Blacks, or will this series be marred by what Marshall calls a lack of respect? Is Marshall right to demand France field their strongest side? Does the French Rugby Federation owe it to fans and the sport to bring their A team? Or does their focus on the 2027 World Cup justify their decision? Let us know in the comments. This is a debate rugby fans worldwide need to weigh in on.